Hello, hello, hello. It's me, QST. I'm back. I'm back. Got the kids settled. They wanted my laptop. They wanted to watch cartoons on my laptop. So I had to give them my laptop. The granddaughters get whatever they want. And I came on my phone and I came outside. I'll give you guys a few minutes to come in. I really, hopefully, I'm going to see if I see the person in the chat. Let me see if I can drop the link. Yeah, I'm out here in Memphis. Yesterday it was hot. Today it's cold. Hey, Chef It Dice. I did a last minute secret trip to Memphis, not knowing about the video that was coming out. But it's all good. It's all good. We wasn't out there and all that. We did watch it on TV. Hey, Mud. Yes, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having so much fun with my granddaughters. I came on earlier about 10 minutes ago, and my granddaughter wanted my laptop to watch Peppa Pig. Grandma, I want to watch Peppa Pig. So I had to get off, give it to her, and I came out here on my phone. I ain't got long, y'all. They're gonna be looking for me in a minute. They've been sticking by my side since I've gotten here. Look, y'all, when I got here on Thursday, my granddaughter didn't know I was coming. She's 4, she'll be 5. And when I came and surprised her, while she was holding a picture of me, oh, I wanted to cry. My grandbaby loved me. She was holding a picture of her grandma. Y'all just don't know how that made me feel. Anyway, y'all, I'm out here in Memphis. I'm gonna see if Mimi gonna come back in the chat. This is her territory. This is her town. I want to see how last night went for as the protesting and all that. I really didn't watch the news. I didn't want to. I did watch the video, but we started watching movies. Spending time with my daughter, my grandkids, her husband. It's just I love coming here visiting. We're gonna get out later and ride around. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. The weather is not good as it was yesterday. So I know it's a lot of emotions going on about that video. That video was terrible. That video was terrible. My issue I got with that video is the whole video, but this is my thing, right? First thing I realized in the video, none of the neighbors came outside. Me, where I live at, if we hear gunshots, if we hear somebody screaming, help me, mama, if we see lights flashing and they're not going away, we're going to look outside and see what's going on. We're going to come outside. Nobody came outside. Like, that was just weird to me. Another thing that I thought was weird to me. Hey, sweet Rita. Yes, I made it, girl. My flight was actually pretty awesome. I usually don't sleep on a plane. I think I was just exhausted. I got on that plane. I closed my eyes and it was a done deal. Okay, anyway, let me get back to the video. The video. So they kept on saying, I'm talking about the Tyree video. They kept on saying, give me your hands, give me your hands. It was, at first, I think it was what, 3 of them at first. They couldn't get his hands and handcuff him. And then they let him. How did he get away from that? They pepper sprayed him. I guess they all got the pepper spray. That's probably how he got away. Okay, so then he started running. They caught up with him again, right? This is my thing. Sweet Rita, I need your opinion because I know you got some strong opinions about this. When they caught up with him the second time, they kept on saying, give me your hands, give me your hands, give me your hands. Y'all couldn't just handcuff the man? What was taking so long? The poll video was 20 minutes long. After they beat him, kicked him in the face twice, beat him with the billy club, handcuffed him, and threw him against a car like he was a damn dog. And you know what? Everybody that stood around him, even the paramedics, all they asses need to be reprimanded. It's ridiculous. How can you take an oath to say you want to protect and serve, and you see a man just laying there dying? Like, I just don't get it. I just don't. I don't care if they was blue, black, purple. I don't give a damn what color it is. I know a lot of people say, "Well, if they were white, this and that." Yeah, but they wasn't white. They wasn't white. They were black. And if they get swift justice faster than a white person, that's the system is fucked up and they need to fix it. But these guys need just they need to be in jail. They need to treat everybody, no matter what the color is. If they do something like that, they need to arrest them swiftly, put charges on them, and they need to be punished. That was just absolutely ridiculous. It was just sickening. It was sickening. And they also saying it was a white cop in the video that didn't get charged. Now, I did see a white cop. I wasn't really like looking at the video, like really examining it because I really couldn't watch it. But towards the end part, when they was giving him aid, I did see a white cop there. I thought maybe once the ambulance and stuff came, those cops came to render him aid. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't want to watch the video again, but I really wasn't paying attention. I just know no neighbors came outside, which was weird. Nobody even passed down the street. I guess it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Still, well, I guess I'm from LA. Maybe it's different in LA. It could be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You're going to hear a car eventually go down the street. Nothing. I mean, nothing. It was just ridiculous. The whole thing. Hey, everybody. I'm so glad y'all came through. Y'all, I'm in Memphis. I'm going to go live later. We going somewhere. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. We're going to ride around. The weather is kind of ugly today. It was hot yesterday. But I came to help my daughter do a few things. We hauled off a lot of old boxes and old toys and old furniture that they had. Um, I hired this guy to come out and pick it all up, and everybody was telling me $300, $400, $450. This guy came out and did it for $280. I was like, yes, come get it. He came out. He didn't tell me he said no pictures. He just like came and got it. Okay, Sweet Rita says the police tried to raid my son and pulled him over and told him, I've been wanting to kill you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't have any sons, but I have nephews. I got 6 brothers. I got a gang of cousins. All my aunties had 10 kids or more. So I have a big family. And I don't know what I would do if something like that happened to one of my family members. It's just, and you know what? Okay, just say for instance, I'm out with my best friends, and I'm gonna say my best friends is Shawanda, Sweet Rita, Mud, and who else is in here? Chef It Dice, right? I'm just gonna say we all, and I make 5. We all out, right? And just say Sweet Rita decides to hit somebody, a stranger in the head, and then Mud decide to kick him. Shawanda decides to kick him too, and Chef It Dice is just watching, and telling them what to do. What would you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna join in? I'm gonna say, what the hell y'all doing? Stop. Let's give render aid. This is what I'm saying. All those officers, they all knew what was going on. They all, because it's not their first time. Not one of them officers said, "Oh my God, let's stop. Let's get them some help." None of them. That couldn't have been me. I don't give a damn. You my best friend. We co-workers, especially a co-worker. I don't give a damn. I'm here to make my money. I'm not here. I'm here to keep my job, your job, and keep people safe. Oh shit, a squirrel. Oh hell no. I don't like squirrels. Hold on. Y'all know I don't like animals. Sweet Sweetie said the police didn't catch anything on him and got mad. It's a squirrel out here, y'all. I don't like squirrels. Look at that damn squirrel. Can y'all see him? Yeah, going up that tree. Shit. See, I got this big stick. Oh, I'm gonna get my buffer by. I could never live on a farm. I would die. Okay. Yeah, they act like they was mad because for one, okay, soon they pulled them over. They was aggressive. So off the bat, I think it got to be something. I don't think it's something personal with the guy with Tyree. I think this group I think they're just a gang. I really think look at that damn squirrel go. I don't want a squirrel to jump on my head. I'm gonna get the heck from out here. It's sickening. But another thing I was going to say too, throw a pin. I ain't gonna throw it. Then he gonna be staying over here trying to. I'm finna get the heck. Now I can't even concentrate on my live because I seen that damn squirrel. Oh, okay. Let me tell y'all a quick story before I get off. I want to tell y'all a quick story before I get off. Um, I used to have this neighbor. She was crazy as I don't know what. The bitch was crazy. But actually, I liked her, but she was still crazy. Anyway, she had her brother staying with her. And I don't know if he was doing drugs, she was doing drugs, or they was doing drugs together. Something was going on because he would come and he would cuss her out and say, "Oh, you smoke crack," da 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 da, and then she would get mad. So one day they got into. I never forget. It was a day before Thanksgiving. They got into it. Right? She called the police. She told the police that her brother was threatening her with a knife. The cops came. This dude came to the door. He was drunk or high. I don't know what he was. He had a knife and he was saying how his sister was on drugs and she ain't shit. Just degrading her. But he had a knife. He had a knife. They kept telling her to drop the knife. He would not drop the knife. Eventually, they got the knife away from him. It was two cops. They didn't call for backup. They took the knife away from him. They handcuffed him. They took him to jail. And I was just so impressed. Now, soon I heard the commotion. I'm outside watching. Like, that's what I'm saying. Why nobody came outside on that video? But soon it happened. I'm outside watching, right? And it was, they didn't beat him. They didn't tase him. They didn't do nothing. And he had a weapon. That could have been cause to shoot his ass down, but they didn't. So they arrested him with no incident. I was so impressed. I called the next morning to the police station and I told them how the cops conducted themselves, and I told them I was proud because nobody got shot, nobody got killed, nobody got beat. So there are good cops in the world. And I witnessed this myself. Now, in my younger days, y'all didn't know QST when she was in her 20s. I was at a party in Compton. I never forget this. And a fight broke out. And it was me and my daughter's father. I never forget this. And we got ready to leave. I was like, look, let's go. We get to the car and I closed my door and police walked up to me. He knocked on the window and he said, these were his words. Open the door, bitch. I started my motherfucking car up and I was gone. It was so many people at that party. It was so many cars. I never forget that. What he was gonna do? Open the door, bitch. If I'd opened the door, he probably beat the fuck. He probably would have beat me. I didn't open my door. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I started my car up and I just drove off. Shit. I wasn't the one out there fighting. I was trying to get away. But I'm just saying, you have good cops, you have bad cops. My brother-in-law is a cop. I got a lot of cousins that's a cop. I got a lot of my friends are cops. And I'm just hoping everybody doing the right thing. They have to look out for their life too. But with those cops, those five monsters, I'm not even gonna call them cops. They're monsters, they're bastards, they're punks. What they did to that boy was just uncalled for. I want to know the backstory. There is a backstory to this. These guys, I'm thinking it's a mistaken identity. I think they thought he was somebody that they were looking for. Maybe he was messing with one of their wives. I don't know. Some ain't right. Something ain't right. Anyway, y'all, it's animals out here. I ain't finna be out here long. One more thing I want to tell y'all. Oh my God, I got some sad news. This guy I used to work with. He was my when I used to work graveyard. I had just became a manager, not a manager. I had just became supervisor. It was a while back, and this guy came in, um, and he was a young guy, and he was a good guy. He was a good worker, but he didn't stay at my company long. I think he stayed maybe 2 years, maybe three, and then he left. He was 20. He was 39 years old. I just heard yesterday that he dropped dead last Sunday at his job. He was a chemist. He he dropped. He was at work. I don't know if he was at work or at home, but I heard he was at work. And when I got the news yesterday, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I did take off. I couldn't believe it when I heard the news because I knew he was young. Since he left my company, I seen him twice. You know how when people get terminated from a job, everybody want to blame the supervisor and stuff like that. And I remember I knew he lived in my neighborhood, and my manager was telling me, if you see him on the streets and you feel uncomfortable, blah 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 blah. I never felt like he was like angry with me, but I know he probably was because I didn't help him because they were falsifying time cards. I can't help you if you're falsifying your time card. If you come to work and you late, I'm gonna tell you, be late, take the occurrence, and don't try to falsify your time card because they're gonna fire you. They came to me after the fact, after they had proof that they were falsifying their time cards. There was nothing I could do. If I would have came in and tried to help him, I'd be fired. But he wind up, I think he wind up resigning or leaving. I don't know what happened. But anyway, long story short, I seen him after that. I seen him. Had just came from the gym, and I was in 7-Eleven. I went to go get me some water, and soon I got into 7-Eleven. He was in there, and he wanted to give me a big hug. So I hugged him, but I told him I had just worked out, so I was kind of sweaty. We talked for a minute. Then about another 6 months later, I ran into him again at Target, and he was with his mother, and he had a daughter. I think she was about maybe 2 years old at that time. And I seen him, and then at that point, I did give him a big hug because I wasn't sweaty. And he told me he had another job. He was doing good. Hey, mama. He was doing good, and that was the last time I seen him. Damn squirrels! Look at them, y'all. I'm finna get the heck out of here. Anyway, that was the last time I seen him. So and then I heard that he just dropped dead. So I googled his name and YouTube. I put his name in there, and his sister came up, and she did confirm that he was 39 years old. He just dropped dead. It's Y'all, life is short. I have to remind myself of that too. Life is short, and you got to stop stressing and worry about stuff that you can't control. I need to tell that to myself because I've been so stressed out. That's why I'm out here. That's why I came out here to visit my daughter, because I was just stressed out at home. Like, I just, the world is depressing, but I got a good support group, good support system. I got family and friends, and I got a YouTube community that care for me. So I'm lucky, because some people don't have that. You know, even people like look at Twitch, right? He killed himself. Now I'm not suicidal at all. But I'm just saying, you would think he had a good support group because he was famous, he had money and stuff like that. But just because you famous and got money, that don't mean you got a good support group. That means people around you because you famous and you got money. Now, I'm not saying Twitch did not have a good support group. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying people assume because he had money, because he was famous, because he was known, because he had a wife and kids, that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Some people can have a family, and their family don't even talk to them. I'm in my family. I'm the only one that I talk to my brothers and sisters every day. They might not talk to each other every day, but I ain't gonna say every day. But I say every other day. Like, I'm one a day out of the week, I'm talking to one of my brothers and sisters, and my mama, I gotta talk to her every day, every day. So I'm just saying, you can't assume people have support systems. You have to call and check on people, see how they doing. Like Mutt Mutt did me. I didn't answer my phone for 2 days. She was blowing me up, y'all. I thought Mutt Mutt was gonna come and attack me. Cause she was like, I want to make sure you're okay. She know I was going through it because my mom was sick. I'm recovering from my surgery and everything. And sometimes life just gets to you. But like I said, you want to have friends like Mud and Sweet Rita, and even John Frank and Coleman. All these people was checking on me, and I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate, and then my sisters, of course, and y'all. I want to tell y'all something. I just Memphis is just kind of. I don't know how the backyards are set up like this. This is crazy. Okay, so look, I'm about to get out of here, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all four things that I've seen in Memphis that I have never seen in California. Right? I've never seen. Hey, mommy. I think my grandkids done found me. Hi, mamas. Okay, so I've never seen people go to a gas station for food. Like, I know gas stations sell food, but like in California, we I'm out here in Memphis. Not this time. It was another time I was here, and we went to go get some gas, and there was so many people in there, and I'm like, I was like, it's so many people in here. And they were like, oh, yeah, they coming for the chicken. I was like, what? This is a gas station. Never seen that in California. Never. Second thing is the way these backyards are set up. Like, I can see everybody's backyard down the block. Like, they do have a fence up right there, but everything else, you can, like, it's just like no privacy. Like, we don't have this in California. We don't. Number three, y'all, I'm not being racist, but I gotta say this. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Hey, my sister called. Okay. Number three, y'all, I'm not trying to be racist, but I gotta say this. I went to the Waffle House. I don't know what part of Memphis I was in. I was at a hotel because when I got here, my daughter was in Mississippi when I got here. So I got me a room. I had got me a room at this hotel, and next to it was the Waffle House. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the Waffle House." I went up in there, y'all. All the white people in there was ghetto and loud and cursing. These are the workers, and the black people was just quiet, just taking the orders and standing back. I'm telling you, I'm not saying all black people are loud and all white people are quiet. When I tell you the roles was reversed at that Waffle House, I was loving it. I was like, I mean, the white people, they were talking shit to people, to the customers, and I was like, wow, I've never seen this. I've never seen this. Okay, and then the fourth thing is, I was at Walmart and I seen a police officer bumping music. I've never in my life seen a police. I know a police officer had a radio in their car. I never even heard a police officer play music. And I heard the music and I seen a cop bumping his head. I think he just enjoying the music. As I got closer, it was him playing the damn music. I was like, what the? Only in fucking Memphis. Only in Memphis that he was bumping music. I was like, and you know what? Y'all know how y'all always hear Money Boy and them say ma'am and sir, like, it's being polite, It's just that, California, we be polite too, but we might not necessarily use those words. But my poor grandbaby, she be like, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So her daddy was asking her something, and she was like, yes, miss, sir. Oh, that shit was so funny. she they got my poor grandbaby confused. She was like, yes, miss, sir. And she kind, yes, ma'am. I said, call me grandma. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, miss, sir. That shit, y'all just don't know how funny that was. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna try to do my married at first sight video tonight. I'm not gonna promise anything because I'm out here visiting my peoples, my grandbabies. Mud, did you watch it? Did you watch the last episode? It was pretty good, y'all. So y'all got the five things about Memphis that's different from California, from Compton, LA, Long Beach, that QST have encountered. Okay, but that was crazy, y'all. Anyway, I was hoping Mimi came back up in here because I want to ask her how did the city go last night. But she didn't. She was in my first live, but I had to get off. But anyway, y'all, I'm finna go in the house because it's what do you call them? Raccoons? Oh, squirrel. That was a squirrel, not a raccoon. It's squirrels out here, y'all, and I don't want to be out here no more. And I'm looking around, making sure ain't nothing finna crawl and jump on my damn head. Thank y'all for coming through. Oh, like it's finna start raining. Lord have mercy. I want to get out the house today. We getting out today after we eat. We about to eat and then we finna roll out. I'm gonna go live later. Y'all know where we going. But Mutt, go to Lifetime and look at the last episode. And I don't know. Ooh, it's gonna start raining, y'all. I feel it. If I see anything in Memphis that I don't see in California, and I grew up in Compton, like they was like, oh, Memphis, Memphis. Okay, Memphis probably is bad, but I grew up in Compton. But back then, Compton, I guess it was considered bad. I was young, so I just rolled with it. But I can go outside. We used to go trick or treating. We used to play baseball at the dead end. We used to walk. We used to walk around, ride our bikes and shit like that. We wasn't like scared. Like now, I won't let my grandbabies go outside and ride no bike. But anyway, that's just me. That's just QST. Oh, it was so funny, you guys. Let me tell y'all this. I'm getting off. I was in Mimi live last night, and y'all know what she called me? She called me Quiet Storm, and she kept on saying, "Hey, Quiet Storm." I was like, "Why is she calling me Quiet Storm?" So I put in the chat. I was like, "Is she calling me Quiet Storm?" And then Terry was like, "Yeah, she calling you." I never thought about the Q stands for quiet and the ST stands for storm, but that's not my name. But hey, I like that. Oh shit, y'all. There's another squirrel. There's another squirrel. That might be the same one. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I know Mutt Mutt probably love it out here with squirrels. She probably trying to feed them and shit. Not me. I want them to stay the heck away from me. Ooh, y'all, it's raining. Oh my God, it's raining. I gotta get in. I'm gonna be all wet. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Chef It Dice. Thank you for your support. Mutt Mutt Sweet Rita, as always. Shwanda. All you guys, the looky loos, the two looky loos I got. Hey, I appreciate everybody. I'm out here in Memphis. I will be live later. I'm about to go back inside and enjoy my granddaughters because they're gonna be driving me crazy, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the squirrels, y'all, I'm about to go inside before they want to attack me. They probably want to attack QST. They probably got a squirrel YouTube channel and shit. Gonna be like, oh, the attack of a human. It won't be me. All right, y'all. I'm out. Thank you guys. I'll be live later once we get out and about. It's sprinkling out here now. It's probably gonna be storming in the next 10 minutes, but we still getting out. All right, y'all. Peace.